modern business is no longer bandwidth, it's internet failure. The real conversation is about resiliency, because resiliency is the actual goal. But to achieve resiliency, you first need diversity. And this is where many businesses get confused. Diversity and resiliency are not the same thing. Diversity is the physical design of the network. Resiliency is the operational outcome. In simple terms, diversity is how the network is built. Resiliency is what the business experiences when something fails. For example, a business may have two internet circuits from two different providers. That sounds resilient, but if both providers use the same underground conduit system, the same utility poles, the same street route, the same carrier hotel, or the same building entry point, then that business does not have true diversity. Both circuits still share the same physical risk. So when that shared infrastructure fails, both circuits can fail together. That business thought they had resiliency, but in reality, they only had redundant billing. Ooh, no one likes that. True diversity means physical network paths are completely separate. Different routes, different infrastructure, different transport systems, different entry points, different physical paths back to different aggregation points or data centers. When true diversity exists, resiliency becomes possible, because now a single outage is far less likely to impact every connection simultaneously. And this matters more than ever today, because connectivity is now operational infrastructure. Businesses rely on internet connectivity for so many things, including cloud platforms, AI applications, financial transactions, point of sale systems, VoIP phones, security systems, live streaming, guest Wi-Fi, media uploads, real-time collaborations, on and on I can go. So when connectivity fails, operations fail. And when outages happen constantly, recent reporting from Network World and Cisco Thousand Eyes identified nearly 300 measurable internet outages in a week, including more than 170 in the United States alone. We also recently saw major backbone providers, including Cogent and AT&T, they were down. The internet is not magic. The internet is physical infrastructure. It could be damaged by flooded, by storms, destroyed by fires, or impacted by power failures, overloaded during large events, or disrupted by simple human error. This is why businesses must stop asking, do we have backup internet? Start asking, do we have true diversity capable of delivering resiliency? Because backup connections without diversity often fail at the exact same time. Now, the entire telecom industry is moving towards this reality. Why? Because the industry understands that resiliency requires multiple, diverse paths. Fixed wireless fiber plays a critical role here because it creates a completely different physical delivery method from traditional underground fiber infrastructure. Instead of relying entirely on buried conduit systems, carrier-grade fixed wireless fiber uses licensed spectrum, above-ground network architecture to create a separate physical path into the building. This creates diversity, and when engineered properly alongside fiber or additional network paths, that diversity creates resiliency. Satellite also has an important role. Satellite is extremely valuable for remote sites, mobility, emergency response, disaster recovery, and tertiary backup connections. Again, satellite itself is not resiliency. It is another layer of diversity that can contribute to resiliency. And this is the key point. Resiliency is not a single product. Resiliency is the result of intelligent network architecture. Fiber, fixed wireless fiber, satellite, 5G, all working together through diverse physical paths to reduce operational risk. Because redundancy without diversity does not create resiliency. It simply creates multiple bills attached to the same point of failure. I really hope this helped you understand the difference between redundancy, diversity, and resiliency. And with that said, you know what it's time for? I can tell you what it's time for. It's time to go sell something.